find at your places. I'm Priyanka Bish from Arden Progressive School, and in today's session we will be continuing with the same chapter, that is chapter number 3, admission of a partner. And the topic for today's session will be calculation of new profit sharing ratio. So as we have discussed this topic in the previous class also, in the previous class we have studied about case 1 where only the share of a new partner is given and no other information is given related to it. So in this case we know we used to distribute the profit among the old partners in their old ratio only, and the new partner share is already given in the question. So we can easily find out the share of new partner as well as old partners. Today we will be studying about case number 2. Now in case number 2, new partner acquires the share of old partners either equally or in the proportionate ratio. So this is case number 2, when new partner acquires the share of old partners either equally or in the proportionate ratio. So we'll understand this case more clearly by solving a numerical question based on the same. Question is, Ram and Shyam are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 7/12, ratio 5/12. Now they admit Gopi as a new partner for 1/6 share which he equally acquires from Ram and Shyam. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio of the partner. This is the first part. Second part of the question is, A, B and C were partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio 3:2:1. They admitted D as a new partner for 1/8 share in the profit, which he acquired 1/16 from B and 1/16 from C. Now we have to calculate the new profit sharing ratio of A, B and C in both the cases. So coming to the solution part, we will be solving the first part of the question where Ram and Shyam were partners. Ram and Shyam are two partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio 7/12, ratio 5/12. This is the profit sharing ratio of Ram and Shyam. Now they have admitted Gopi as a new partner with the share 1/6. So Gopi's share of profit is 1/6. And this 1/6 is acquired by Gopi from Ram and Shyam equally, which means this 1/6 has been acquired equally from Ram and Shyam. So half of 1/6 is acquired from Ram and half of 1/6 is acquired from Shyam. So if we calculate this, Gopi has acquired half of the share, half of his share from Ram, that is 1/12. This share has been acquired by Gopi from Ram and half of his share has been acquired from Shyam. 1/12 share has been acquired from Shyam. Now, if Gopi has acquired 1/12 from Ram and 1/12 from Shyam, that means Ram has surrendered 1/12 part of his share to Gopi. So the remaining share of Ram will be, Ram's share was 7/12 and he has surrendered 1/12 share to the new partner who is Gopi. So 7 by 12 minus 1 by 12 is 6 by 12. If we calculate Shyam's remaining share, so total share of Shyam was 5 by 12, out of which 1 by 12 he has surrendered to Gopi. So the remaining share of Shyam will be 4 by 12. So it is clear that new share of Gopi is 1 by 6, new share of Ram is 6 by 12 and new share of Shyam is 4 by 12. By this we can easily calculate the new profit sharing ratio among the three partners. Ram's share is 6 by 12, Shyam's share is 4 by 12 and Gopi's share is 1 by 6. So if we take the LCM here, LCM will be 12. Then the new profit sharing ratio will be 6:4:2. This is the new profit sharing ratio among the partners. So it is clear that in this case, new share of the partner is given and it is also given how much amount of share a new partner has acquired from old partners. So this is how we will calculate new profit sharing ratio when a new partner is admitted into partnership. Now in part 2 of question number 1, where A, B and C are partners, A, B and C are partners sharing profits in the ratio 3:2:1. So this means A will be having a share of 3 by 6, B 2 by 6 and C 1 by 6. Now they have admitted D as a new partner. So D is a new partner with the share 1 by 8, which he has acquired 1 by 16 from B and 1 by 16 from C. So the share of D has been acquired from B and C equally, that is 1 by 16. So A has not surrendered any share or D has not acquired any share of A. So now if we calculate D's share, D is acquiring 1 by 16 from B and 1 by 16 from C. So the total share of D will be 2 by 16 which is 1 by 18, which is already given in the question only. Now if we calculate the remaining share of A, as A has not surrendered any of its share, so A's share will be same, which is 3 by 6. If we talk about B's share, so B's old share was 2 by 6, out of which he has surrendered 1 by 16 to new partner D. Now LCM of 6 and 16 is 48. Remaining share of B is 13 by 48. Remaining share of C will be, old share is 1 by 6, out of which 1 by 16 has been surrendered to B. Five by 48 is the remaining share of C. So A's share is 3 by 6, B's share is 13 by 48, C's share is 5 by 48 and D's share is already given, which is 1 by 8. So with this we can conclude that A's share will be 3 by 6, B 13 by 48, then 5 by 48 and 1 by 8. So if we take the LCM here, LCM is 48. Answer will be 24:13:5:6. This is the new profit sharing ratio among the partners. So this is how we will be calculating new profit sharing ratio in case of admission of a new partner according to case number 2. So now we will be discussing about case number 3, where a new partner purchases his share from the old partners in a particular ratio. So third case is when a new partner purchases his share from the old partners in a particular ratio. That ratio will be given in the question. In the previous case, we have studied that the new partner was acquiring his share from the old partners either equally or in the given proportionate. So we will understand this case by solving a question. Question is, A and B are partners sharing profits in the ratio 7:3. C was admitted with 3/7 share in the profits, which he took 2/7 from A and 1/7 from B. Calculate new ratio of the partners. Now this was the first part. Second part is Ram and Shyam are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio 7:5. Mohan is admitted on 1/6 share, which he takes 1/24 from Ram and 1/8 from Shyam. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio of the partners. So in this question, we will be solving the two parts where we have to calculate the new profit sharing ratio under case number 3. So according to the question, we will be solving first part of the question where there are two partners A and B. They are sharing the profits in the ratio 7:3. 7:3 means share of A will be 7/10 and share of B will be 3/10. Now, C was admitted with 3/7 share in the profit. They decided to admit a new partner C with the share 3/7 of the profit. Now, C is having a share of 3/7 which he is acquiring 2/7 from A and 1/7 from B. C is getting 3/7 share by acquiring 2/7 from A and 1/7 from B. If we add 2/7 and 1/7, we will get 3/7. So 3/7 share has been acquired by C from the old partners. Now, we know A's old share is 7/10, out of which 2/7 has been surrendered to C. If C is acquiring 2/7 from A, that means A will be surrendering 2/7 share of his profit to C. So by solving this, we will get 29/70 remaining share of A. Remaining share of B will be, old share of B is 3/10 and B is surrendering 1/7 share to C. So the remaining share of B is 11/70. So it is clear that A's remaining share is 29/70, B's remaining share is 11/70 and C's share is 3/7. New profit sharing ratio among the three partners will be 29:11:30. This is the new profit sharing ratio among the partners. Now next part we have Ram and Shyam are partners who are sharing profits and losses in the ratio 7:5. So Ram's share of profit will be 7/12 and Shyam's share of profit will be 5/12. Now, Mohan is admitted on 1/6 share. Mohan, they have decided to admit a new partner, Mohan, whose share will be 1 by 6, which he has acquired 1 by 24th from Ram and 1 by 8th from Shyam. So Mohan has acquired 1 by 6 share as 1 by 24 from Ram and 1 by 8 from Shyam. If we add on these share 1 by 24 plus 1 by 8, we will get the result 1 plus 3 upon 24, which is 4 by 24. And it is same as 1 by 6. So we will see how much share Ram has surrendered and what is the remaining share of Ram. So we know the old share of Ram is 7 by 12 and Ram has surrendered 1 by 24th share to Mohan. LCM of 12 and 24 will be 24. Answer is 13 by 24. So remaining share of Ram is 13 by 24. Remaining share of Shyam will be, Shyam's old share is 5 by 12 and Shyam has surrendered 1 by 8 share to Mohan. So by subtracting this, we will get LCM will be 24, 10 minus 3, which is 7 by 24. So the final share of Ram after surrendering some amount of share is 13 by 12 and Shyam's share is 7 by 24. Now we can easily calculate the new profit sharing ratio among the partners. Ram's share is 13 by 24, Shyam's share is 7 by 24 and Mohan's share is 1 by 6. LCM is 24, so 13 is to 7 is to 4 will be the new profit sharing ratio. So this is how we will solve the question based on calculation of new profit sharing ratio under case number 3. Now at last we will be solving a full-fledged question of calculation of new profit sharing ratio of all the 3 cases. Question is, A and B are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio 3:2. C is admitted for 1/5 share in profits of the firm. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio of the partners if part A is C gets it equally from A and B, part B C gets it from A and B in the ratio of 2:1, part C gets it wholly from A, part D C gets it wholly from B, and part E, C gets it 3 by 20 from A and 1 by 20 from B. So all the cases are given in the question. We have to find out the new profit sharing ratio of the partners by the following cases. So now coming to the solution part, we know in the question there are 2 partners A and B who are sharing the profits in the ratio 3:2. Which means the share of A is 3 by 5 and share of B is 2 by 5. Now, they decide C to admit for 1/5 share in the profits of the firm. C has been admitted in the firm with the share 1/5 of profit. Now, the first case is C gets this share equally from A and B. So, C is getting 1/5 share equally from A and B, which means half of C's share will be acquired from A, that is 1 by 10th share is acquired by C from A, then half of this share has been acquired by C from B. So 1 upon 10th share has been acquired from A and the same amount of share has been acquired from B. So the total of this share will be 1 by 10 plus 1 by 10, which is 2 by 10. Now it becomes 1 by 5, which was the share of C. So we will find out the remaining share of A. We know the old share of A is 3 by 5 and as C has acquired this share from A, which means A will be surrendering 1/10th part of his share to C. So by solving this, we will be getting 5/10 as remaining share of A. The remaining share of B will be 2/5 minus 1/10. LCM is 10. 3/10. Now the new profit sharing ratio is A is 5/10, B's share is 3/10 and C's share is 1/5. By taking the LCM, we can easily calculate the new ratio, which is 5:3:2. This is the new profit sharing ratio among the partners. Next case is C gets it from A and B in the ratio 2:1. C is getting this share in the ratio 2:1 from A and B. Now it is in the ratio form. So we will find out here. C will be acquiring 1/5 share as 2/3 from A. So here the share is 2/15. 2/15 amount of share has been acquired by C from A. And this amount of share has been acquired from B in the ratio 1/3. That means 1/15 share has been acquired by C from B. So the remaining share of A will be, as C has acquired this amount of share from A, which means this amount of share will be surrendered by A to C. A's old share is 3/5, new share is 2/15. LCM will be 15. 7/15 is the remaining share of A. Remaining share of B will be 2/5 is the old share and B has surrendered 1/15 to C. 15 is the LCM. 5/15. So by this we can easily calculate the new profit sharing ratio. A's remaining share is 7/15, B's is 5/15 and C's share is already given, which is 1/5. So new profit sharing ratio among the three partners will be 7:5:3. Third case is C gets it wholly from A. So this share, which is 1/5, this is acquired by C from A. This full amount of share has been acquired by C from A. So A's old share is 3/5. A has surrendered 1/5 share to C. So the remaining share of A will be 2/5 and B's share will be same because B has not surrendered any share. So B's share is 2/5. New profit sharing ratio among the partners will be 2/5 ratio 2/5 ratio 1/5. 2:2:1 will be the new profit sharing ratio among the partners. This was the third case. Fourth case is also similar. In fourth case, this amount of share has been acquired by C. Whole share is acquired by C from B. That means A's share will remain the same as A is not surrendering any part of his share, and B's old share is 2/5, out of which B is surrendering 1/5 to C. Remaining share will be 1/5. New profit sharing ratio will be easily calculated now. A's share is 3/5, B's share is 1/5 and C's share is 1/5. So new profit sharing ratio will be 3:1:1. Now the last case is C gets it 3/20 from A and 1/20 from B. So C's share, which is 1/5, this share has been acquired by C from A 3/20 and from B 1/20. So C has acquired this share as 3/20 from A and 1/20 from B. The proportionate is given in the question itself. So here A's old share is 3/5, out of which A is surrendering 3/20 to C. LCM is 20. 9/20 is the remaining share of A. Then B's old share is 2/5 and B is surrendering 1/20 to C. So remaining share will be 7/20. This is the remaining share of B. So by this we can easily calculate the new profit sharing ratio among A and B. A's share is 9/20, B's share is 7/20 and C's share is 1/5. So here LCM is 20, 9:7:4. This will be the new profit sharing ratio among the partners. So we have learned how to calculate the new profit sharing ratio among the partners by all the cases. So in this session we have solved 2 cases. In the next session we will be solving some more cases for calculation of new profit sharing ratio. That's all for today. Thank you.